Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry.
This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther.
Just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry.
This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Blessed to Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Blessed to Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant.
Blessed to Ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Blessed to Ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Blessed to Ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play.
Blessed to Ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Blessed to Ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Blessed to Ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it, and my name is Strategic.
All right, what's happening, y'all? How you doing? This is Coach Carvel Bailey. I want to welcome you to another episode of Lunch and Learn, right? Welcome to the class. Listen, I got roughly, let me look at mine. I got 10 minutes, so I'm going to do this in 8 minutes today. I'm going to do this in 8 minutes. Make sure you share it out with somebody else that you know that can benefit from a lesson like this. So today we're going to talk about, we hear so much, right? Athletes hear so much. And even students in class, they hear so much about make a list, right? A to-do list. Well, today, let's talk about stop doing lists, right? So my coach, right, it changed the game for me. Totally changed the game for me. One of my coaches, right, one of my personal development coaches told me this. He said, the key to getting to that next level is not about a to-do list. It's not about a to-do list, because a lot of people just don't do the things on a to-do list. The key to getting to the next level, right? And my parents, share this with your athletes. Have your athletes go through this exercise. It's going to be transformational within its own, right? And even for you as the adult, transformational within its own. A stop doing list, right? And so again, to-do list, 1, 2, right? What are the things that you have to do today? What are the things that you have to do today? But what about a stop doing list? And this is what I mean. I want for my parents on here to really sit down with your athletes today. And I want you to have them give you 10 things that they need to stop doing in order to reach their goals. Because it's not always about what we're doing, right? So a fitness buddy of mine told me, he said, man, you can't work out a bad diet. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'm gonna work out, but you're eating bad. Does that make sense? Right? Like, there's no way that you can outwork a bad diet. And it's the same way with anything that we do, but particularly with this game called basketball and achieving your goals, getting recruited, whatever that may be, it's a stop doing list. So have your athlete compile 10 things that they need to stop doing. I'm gonna just give you 2 today, right? So one of the things that athletes may need to stop doing is procrastinating. right? Now, again, one of my coaches taught me also, they said, Carvel, because I took pride in being a procrastinator, man. I'm a procrastinator. I got to wait till the last minute. That's how I'm able to like really get into it. And he was like, hey, man, a procrastinator is really just another word for being scary, for being scared. And I thought he was coming from. I'm like, what you mean? He like you're putting it off because you're afraid. You're afraid of something. You're scared of something, right? So people and students and athletes that procrastinate, what are they scared of, right? So maybe athletes need to stop procrastinating so much, and then that'll help get them to the next level, right? Another thing is in their workouts, maybe they should stop going half speed, right? So many athletes that just go half speed and they work out nonchalantly, but then in the game, they think they could just turn it on. It don't happen that way. Does that make sense? Right? So maybe they need to stop working out nonchalantly. Right? It's one thing about having a plan and knowing what you're going in the gym to do during the workout, but how are you working out? So maybe they need to stop working out at the level and at the intensity that they are currently working out. Maybe they need to step it up. Again, we're talking about a stop doing list, right? Maybe they need to stop watching so much TV. Maybe they need to stop playing so many video games, right? It's not about start lifting weights. Maybe they need to stop being like sedentary, sitting down all the time, playing video games on the computer, whatever that may be. Maybe if they just worked their way, right? Even, you know, now they can build up muscle. Maybe it's not, I need to drink more water. I talk to my athletes all the time about drinking water and what that does for their body, their ligaments, you know, their veins, muscles, and all those things. But maybe they just need to stop drinking so much pop, stop drinking so much Kool-Aid, right? If you get the stop doing list, it'll make room for the things that they need to do. Does that make sense to you all today? Right? Another thing the athletes should stop doing is trying to be a carbon copy. God made one of us for a reason. One, for a reason. We're individuals for a reason. So when athletes start to compare themselves, and parents, you do it a lot too. You compare your athlete to other people. Oh, well, somebody else on my, you know, kids team, they got this offer, or they're playing this much or whatever, right? And they're working out at the same time, whatever. But that person may be working out at a certain level and your athlete is not. So maybe they need to stop, going back to my first point, stop working out at the level in which they're working out at and take it up a little bit. But athletes, as well as parents, need to stop trying to be a carbon copy of somebody else. Just stop trying to be a carbon copy. And if you stop trying to be a carbon copy of somebody else, then that leaves room for your athlete to be who they are truthfully and authentically. All right. And then the last thing for my parents, right? Again, I want you to have your athlete write 10 things that they need to stop doing. And then I want you to inbox me, right? Send me an email, right? I want to see these things. But now for my parents, I want you to stop believing that it's all about your kid's physical skill set. Stop putting so much energy in just your athlete's physical skill set. You're taking them to training, you're taking them to AAU practice, you're taking them to basketball practice, you're taking them to the gym to work out. But all in all, they don't understand the game mentally. Their confidence is probably not what it can be, because going back to 2, they're being a carbon copy of somebody else watching all these physical things. And now they're just focused on the physical part. But that starts with you. Again, you can't outwork a bad diet. Your athlete can't outscore a bad mindset. Does that make sense? Right? They'll never be able to evade a bad mindset. You can do all those drills or whatever, but then when the defense comes, what happens? So the last one is for my parents, right? The first 2 for my athletes. They need to stop procrastinating, right? They need to stop working out half speed. They need to stop attempting to be a carbon copy of someone else, And then for my parents, same way, stop attempting to compare your athlete to somebody else. And then for my parents, seriously, right, stop just focusing on skill set. Because skill set doesn't matter if the mindset is whack or out of line. So the lesson for today is I want 10. I want you to sit down with your athlete tonight and say, hey, tell me what's your goal for this season? What's your goal for this season? And then the second thing, okay, list me 10 things you need to stop doing to get to that goal. 10 things you need to stop doing, not 10 things you need to do. We just talk about what do you need to do? What do you need to do? What do you need to do? Oftentimes they don't know how to do the things that they know that they need to do. Let me say that again. Oftentimes they don't know how to do the things that they know they need to do. Ask them, what do you need to stop doing? And see if they can give you 10. They can give you 10 and they're really in tune with themselves. But they may not know how to stop it because they don't know what to replace it with. Does that make sense? Same way going back to the pop and the Kool-Aid. Stop drinking so much pop. Stop drinking so much Kool-Aid. Well, what am I going to drink? Gatorade? Lemonade? What? Water. I got a lemon in my water, right? You can see it. I got a lemon in my water. But maybe they don't know what to replace it with. Well, that's what we come in at Hoops Mastery, right? Hoops Mastery University. We help your athlete, right, get unstuck. We help them get unstuck here so that they can bring out all the stuff that they have physically. Does that make sense? Right? So what I want for you to do today, after you get that list, right? The first 5 parents. No, let's go 10. Because I want 10 things. The first 10 parents, they can inbox me, they can email me, right? What the 10 things that your athlete needs to stop doing. I got a special invitation for you. Special invitation for you and your athlete, right? To inbox me or to email me, right? Now, the best way to get my email, right? If you haven't had opportunity to check out my free case study video, right? And that'll get you on my email list as well. Go check out that free case study training that's going to help you and your athlete understand what college coaches look for when it really comes down to recruitment. And then from there, you'll be on my email list. You get my email. You can send me those 10 things. First 10 people that send them to me, I got a special invitation for you. All right, so you hear the kids coming in. I got to go again today. I was a little bit longer, 13 minutes. Forgive me for being 5 minutes extra, right? I said it was going to only be 8 minutes. But let's stop focusing on the to-do list and let's start focus on the not doing list, the stop doing list. All right, this is Coach Carvel Bailey. Again, this is Lunch and Learn. Be on the lookout for Life and Basketball Podcast coming back tomorrow. Life and Basketball Podcast. Check us out about 6:30 p.m. I have more information because I will come back on tomorrow, do another Lunch and Learn, and we'll go from there. All right. If you have anything that you would like for me to teach on these Lunch and Learns, definitely send me an email as well. Let me know. All right. I just told you how you can get my email address. Subscribe to our email list. But more importantly, take a look at that free case study training, case study video that'll help you understand what college coaches look for in recruitment and what'll help your athlete be a better recruit for that right school or that right opportunity. All right, Coach Carvel Bailey. Peace.
Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry.
This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Bless the Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Bless the Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant.
Bless the ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Bless the ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Bless the ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play.
Bless the ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Bless the ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Bless the ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it. And my name is Strategic.